Who are you in your ideal relationship? This question actually came to me when I was feeling a bit unclear. You know, when you don't really know what to do, you don't really know what you want. It wasn't anything major. I can't remember exactly what it was at this point, but I just felt like, what now? I want my relationship to feel just super amazing on a daily basis. So whenever it's not, I get a little bit wary. So this question popped into my head. Who am I in my ideal relationship? Like, what would I do? And it gave me clarity instantly. Like, it was so easy. In my ideal relationship, I would handle it this way. I would say this. I would be in this way. It got so simple. Simple and super clear, but not always super comfortable. That's the thing. You're taking advice from a higher version of yourself. So it's gonna push you to become better. And it's like a little invitation, like, are you gonna take it or are you not? So it's like you have to decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. Usually it is, just a little tip. But this is not at all about, you know, suppressing or denying if we feel like we've been treated wrong. It's not about showing up as, oh, I have to be the perfect girlfriend and just, you know, shut up about stuff. Quite to the contrary, like for me, I found that most of the time I have to communicate more. I have to tell Matt exactly how I feel and I have to be more open. But it could be anything. It could be like you just have to snap out of a negative mood. And this is quite common if you wake up just in a bad mood, and then it can be useful asking this question and just be able to snap out of it. Or you maybe have to apologize for something, or maybe you just want to be a better person for your partner. Just be more loving, more appreciative. So by asking this question, you know what to do and you know who to be. And have you ever noticed that it's quite easy to have an opinion about what other people should be doing? Like, we love giving advice, having opinions about what our siblings should be doing, what our friends should be doing, or even people that we don't know, like celebrities. But once we're in it ourselves, it's not that black and white anymore. We have all the details and we might be scared of a certain outcome. We're not super comfortable getting vulnerable, or we just suppress, deny until it builds up inside instead. But if you ask this question, you get the chance to separate from it. You get the chance to see things from an outside perspective, just like when you're giving advice to someone else. And that's what's so good about it. Like, you become your own coach in a way. And I think we all should be that more often. Like, we already are to some degree, even if we don't see it that way all the time. But if you can just give yourself advice from a higher perspective and then try to grow into that, it will really help you. Because when you start acting from it and when you start taking your own advice, your relationship will get better very quickly, and so will you. So it's just winning. You will probably feel lighter because you know that heaviness from a situation where you feel angry, sad, hurt, frustrated, all those negative things. You get the chance to separate from them when you see things from an outside perspective. I often get clarity in what's actually important, which for me is simply feeling good. So I can realize, like, man, I'm taking things seriously now. And that gives me the chance to separate from it. I don't identify with my feelings anymore. So it's easier to talk for them. Like, it's easier for me to communicate with Matt what I've been feeling, what I've been experiencing. I am a withdrawer though. Like, I withdraw when things get hard, when things get uncomfortable. So it's great for me to just take this time, ask myself this question and get clear on how I want to, you know, show up. And you can just use this question for like the tiniest thing. It will get you clarity and it just makes your life easier. It makes your relationship easier because you give yourself the chance to act from a higher version of yourself. It's really good for future reference as well. Like, if you have turned this question into a habit, just asking it and start acting from it, it will be easier to handle anything that arises in the future as well. So like, it becomes a habit to just be better and better. So the next time you're feeling a bit off, or you're in a bad mood, or you don't know what's wrong with you, just ask yourself this question and I'm sure it will give you some answers. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want updates whenever we release something new. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon.